Are you ready for a secret which will change your life? Are you ready for it? Are you ready for it? A secret that will change your life. Yeah. So when you change the way you think, you will change your life. It's something to do in our mind, our heart, right? How we think things. If we change the way we think, we will literally change our life. We are controlled by our mind, our mindset, our emotion. If we could change it, we could change our life, because how we think determines what actions we will take, what activities we will do, right? If we change the way we think, we will act differently, we will take a different action, so we will change our life. This is how it works. So first, we need to begin with our mind, okay? Mind, how we think things, and control our emotion. We need to be the master of our emotion and mindset. This is how you will succeed. So here is the principle. It's called 80-20 principle. It's all about the mindset. If you really want to succeed in doing something, actually 80% is determined by your mindset, and 20% mechanics only 20%. The same with you are learning language, the same. So 80% is determined by your mindset. That means your attitude. What's your attitude about learning this language, and how you see yourself doing it? Do you see yourself as a Chinese learner, a Chinese speaker? If you see yourself as a Chinese learner, Chinese speaker, you can conquer any difficulties, because it will become a habit for you to learn Chinese. It will become like a second nature. It's a very natural thing for you to learn Chinese every day, right? It takes no discipline, no motivation. It's just a natural thing for you to do it. The Chinese language, how do you speak it, the grammar, vocabulary actually takes 20%. It's everything to do with your attitude and mindset. What I believe is how you do anything is how you do everything. The attitude for you to learn a language, to do one thing, represent the attitude for you to do everything. Okay? So everything you put after I am is how you see yourself. This is your identity. If you say to yourself, I'm not good at speaking Chinese, I'm not good at learning a language, I'm not good at speaking Chinese, I'm not good at learning Chinese, you are exactly right, because this is your identity. This is how you see yourself. As a human being, we will do things to validate our own behavior, to prove we are right. If you think you are not good at learning Chinese, you are not a good Chinese speaker, you will do things to validate your own statement, to make sure you are right. So the result will be you are really not good at learning Chinese. Okay, because this is how you see yourself. This is your identity. Then you will do things to validate your statement, I'm not good at learning Chinese. So you could find like an excuse for you to escape, right? Okay, so I don't need to learn Chinese because I'm not good at it. I don't have the aptitude to learn a language. But the problem is that the truth? But what if we could change the statement from I'm not good at learning Chinese, I'm not a good Chinese speaker, to another statement, right? I am making progress. So this is a positive statement. You are saying to yourself, I am making progress every day. right? That gives you the momentum to keep on going. And don't be afraid to make mistakes when you are learning a new language. It's very common, okay? Everyone will make a mistake when you are learning a new language. When I was learning English, I made a lot of mistakes. So it's okay. So it's something to do with the way you see mistakes. You can see mistakes as a feedback, right? Let's change feedback. Let's change failure to feedback. Every time when you feel like, oh, I failed at doing something, just change your perspective. Like I said, change the way you think. Then you will change your action. You will change your activity. Then you will change your life. If you change failure to feedback, let's just celebrate. Yeah, right? Celebrate. Because this is an opportunity for you to learn, right? To make progress, to make improvement. So this is an opportunity for you. Don't be afraid. You are making progress every day, right? You are making progress every day. This is how you can walk towards closer to the best version of yourself every day. You see successful people in the world, they are not like one night success, right? Overnight success or something. They struggled a lot. What you see behind the scene, what you didn't see something behind the scene, right? They actually put in a lot of efforts. They failed countless times, more than you could imagine. But they have a really strong heart. They could take a lot of pain. That means they could take a lot of pain. They see failure as a feedback every time. They are not afraid to fail. Okay, every time you fail, this is a new opportunity for you to learn something. So next time, you won't make the same mistake again, right? Then you just learn the lesson. You can always learn something from your failure, from your mistakes. In Chinese, we have a saying, a proverb. Proverb is a failure is the mother of success, right? So don't be afraid to make mistakes, okay? So every time you are making mistakes, it's a feedback for you. This is a feedback for you, a new opportunity for you to make a progress. It's a good thing. You should celebrate, right? You should celebrate. Change your mindset. Change the way you think. You will change your activity. You will change your action. Then you will change your life for the better. You will embrace the best version of yourself. So you will never outperform your identity. If you don't see yourself as a Chinese speaker, you don't see yourself as a Chinese learner, you will not study Chinese every day. Okay? For human being, we cannot outperform our identity because this is not the way you see yourself. Right? Many people, if we want to achieve one goal, we tend to think from where we are now. But if you really want to make progress, achieve your goal, you need to think from where you want to be. You think from this level, where you want to be. Then it becomes your identity. Then every day you are making progress, you are learning Chinese, for example, it just becomes a natural thing for you to do. It takes no discipline, no motivation. But in the first 3 weeks, it will take discipline and motivation. But after you doing one thing every day for 3 weeks, every day, it just become your habit. Then it's very natural for you to do every day. In fact, if you don't learn Chinese every day, after 3 weeks, you'll feel weird because it just becomes your habit. It becomes a part of your identity because you see yourself as a Chinese learner, right? So from now on, I'm a Chinese speaker. You see yourself, I am a Chinese speaker. Okay, I'm a Chinese speaker. That's how you can make progress. You need to have this identity first. Then you know what to do every day. Okay, let's wrap up with one of my favorite author, Napoleon Hill. His quote, "Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve." If you believe yourself, you can do it. If you see yourself already reached your goal, then everything is possible. You can achieve anything that you want. This is the power of your mind. That's why I said change the way you think, change your mind. Then you will change your action. Then you will change your life. That quote didn't put by me. It's put by some successful people in the world, by Tony Robbins. Okay, I learned a lot from him. Yeah. So any questions? Oh, by the way, I will have a Chinese Masterclass at 9 p.m. on 17th November, China time. If you want to join my Chinese Masterclass, how do you really speak like a native Chinese speaker? You can join this Masterclass. Just send me a message, then I will tell you how to register to this Masterclass. Okay? You will need to send me a private message. Then I will tell you, I will give you the instructions. Okay, so for next live class, it's 5 a.m. November 15th, China time. If you want, you can scan the QR code to reserve a spot. You can make a screenshot now and reserve a spot later on after this live stream. Any questions? If you have any questions, you can put in the chat. Or you can raise your hands if you have any questions. I will wait for 3 minutes. Any questions? Do you have any questions? You can put in the chat. Okay, you do not have questions yet. What about other students? Do you have any questions? I will wait for 2 minutes. Do you have any questions? Any questions? You can put in the chat. If you want to join the Chinese Masterclass at 9 p.m. on 17th November, you can send me a message. Okay. I'm happy you like this class. Any questions? Can put in the chat, okay? Put in the chat or just raise your hand. Then I will put you on stage. Then you can talk to me directly. Any questions about learning Chinese? Any questions about learning Chinese? You can scan the QR code for the next live stream. Okay, for the next live stream. For the next live stream, here, make a screenshot and then just scan it, right? Okay. Since there's no questions, that will be end of the class. Okay. Hope you have a nice day. Have a nice day and see you next time. Goodbye.